All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. We continue on. We are in March 2001 here with Revolution FC, and I have finally kind of gotten around to creating. Let me see here. I've gotten around to creating my own rankings because I'm not a big fan of the rankings board here. Because what it seems to me is it goes a lot by popularity more than anything. You know, I don't mind, Tank Abbott's the champion. I don't mind him being number one. Matt Anderson's only had one, 9-8-1 is not a great record. And his only fight here has been a loss. Whoops. And then you got, Minotauro, who's 11-1-1. He hasn't fought here ever. Jonathan Ivey has had a boatload, but yeah, he's not been super successful. So I'm not the biggest fan of how the rankings work, and even when I update the rankings, it doesn't really do much. I think it mostly just goes by their popularity, because KJ Noons hasn't officially had a fight with me yet, but I would probably put, there's a few guys I'd probably put above this. So I did finally just do my own rankings and just have my own top 10 for top 10 contenders. So decided to go with that. But I think as far as what I've already booked thus far, the biggest thing is Dave Manet is the number one contender to the light heavyweight title. Joe Camacho is the number two contender to the lightweight title, because he's actually fighting at lightweight compared to Manet, who's fighting a little bit higher up, which is fine, because if Manet wins the interim light heavyweight title, I could just move Camacho down to lightweight, and he can challenge maybe whoever the first champ is. But I'm kind of keeping everything, as you can see, the 90 to 205, which doesn't exist anymore. The old light heavyweight is there. 32 is where I start my new deals here. You can see some of these still have like light heavyweight versus lightweight there. I do have a light heavyweight bout here, and my first official lightweight bout will be for the lightweight title with Ian James Shaffa and Hideo Tokoro. So that'll be coming in May. We still have a couple of months to do there. So we'll see what I can do with that. I can't remember if I got around to trying to get any of these guys. I don't know if I should or not. I'll have to think about it, because I don't know. I don't think I got around to some of the new people here. Although I will say, now that I've kind of split things up a little bit, I could always use more possible contenders, and I might actually start using preliminary fights more, just to kind of get it moving here. Let me see here, Ryan Diaz, featherweight. I mean, I could always use more lightweight guys right now. Ooh, I like him. Flyweight. All right. So if we're going to move this, if we're going to have a lightweight division, we should make sure we have some more lightweight guys. Oh, he's already based in America. Cool. Have I already done anything? No. All right, cool. I feel like I've already given him an offer. If he's... Here we go. Just to make sure. Let me see here. Okay, I did already talk to these guys, so I'm already past that point. So let's just get to Saturday and see which one of these, how many of these guys end up leaving and not joining us. Although I do say we are, I think 35 or 33% on our popularity, so I think we're very close to being a mid-level regional, if I remember right, because I think WEC is considered mid-level regional, and they're like 35. So we're like a show or two away from finally making mid-level regional. All right, Mike Whitehead, Ryan Diaz, Yamaguchi. Travis Fulton left my roster. Okay. And Ryan Faircloth is not going to do that. All right, so there goes our number one contender for the heavyweight title. That'll move everyone up a little bit. Jesus Christ. Immediately. Dude, it didn't take long. It took, what, 2 days? 5 days later. And I'm already having to change everything. And move everyone up now. Royce Alger has not been super successful in the cage, but he's been just successful enough to warrant. He's been just successful enough to warrant a possible title fight, just because everyone who's better than him has ended up leaving. That's where we're at right now. One second. I have no idea who I'm going to put. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll put Dwayne Case on, since he looks to be possibly the next guy there. Jesus Christ. All right. My company's a rest stop? You're damn right. New class, the please don't leave us wait. That's more or less the heavyweight division at this point. Our smaller guys do get taken, but not, I think, as often as our heavyweight contenders. This is why I've been starting to grab, like, UFC and Pride cast-offs. Because it just, it's just easier. It's like, they're not going to take them if they already cut them. All right. Let's see here. So Pride has a show coming up. Is that already done? All right, so Pride got him, of course. It doesn't look like anyone left. I don't know. Maybe we got to get through Sunday first, just to see. Yeah, it doesn't look like. It doesn't look like they cut anybody, and then the next show is us. At least as far as what this says. All right. Welcome to God. Can we keep some heavyweight champions around? All right, cool. Just if you look at, okay, because we've only had Nogueira, but like when you look at the lineage, stripped after leaving company, our last two champions got the title stripped from them after leaving the company after not even one defense. That's probably why our prestige is garbage for that title. It's because it never gets defended. GSP, yeah, I don't know. Let me see here. Editor, characters. When does George St. Pierre show up? November 2003. So we still got a couple years before GSP shows up. All right, nothing happening there. There we go. I am consistently just trying to get caffeine running through my veins. Does this mean I have to put Alger in a title match? Is that what I'm going to have to do? Because like every dude who could possibly challenge for it has ended up leaving. I'm trying to think here. Like when you look back at the event history, obviously Travis Fulton beating Dwayne Cason, that was a possible number one contender fight, and then he left. Before that, I guess Ivy's still there. But like the Grand Prix, no, Sobral wasn't a heavyweight. But you had Roman Zensov and Brandon Lee Hinkle both leave. Christophe Badeau left. And before that, let me see here. McKee Becky, I don't think it was a heavyweight. No. But you did have Barnett leave. Barnett left. Rimbon hasn't left yet. Yeah, it's just been a lot of people leaving. I do have still have Tank Abbott, so at least that's a thing. The unofficial farm, yeah, we really are. We're the unwilling developmental territory for UFC and Pride, and sometimes Pancrase. All right, weigh-ins. Everyone weighed in, made weight, which is fine because there's only 2. I feel like the more weight classes we end up adding, I think we're gonna start finally hitting some people not making weight every once in a while. I don't know. I feel like now that we're at 3, I feel like that lightweight division, it's gonna be in the lightweight division, obviously, not the heavyweight. The light heavyweight, I mean, getting down to 205 should be fine. I feel like that lightweight division is going to be the one, though. But yeah, Bob Sapp's not coming for another year, so that's all right. So either way, it is time for Revolution 30. I kind of already forget what I got. Oh yeah, Camacho versus Monet. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't think we have any prelims. We're going to maybe have to start the prelim stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and start it up immediately, because usually I'll talk about... I forgot I booked this fight simply because it's just 2 drunk uncles fighting one another. Mike Bork, who is yet to win a fight in Revolution, versus Scott Ferozzo, who has never fought here yet, but he's on a 2-fight losing streak. From UFC. He did pretty okay against like local fighters in small local shows, but we'll see. All right, let's just watch 2 drunk uncles fight one another. John McCarthy, the referee, and also the color commentator. He's the analysis guy. He's just doing analysis of the fight as he's reffing it. 2 dudes just walked in and they let him fight. That sounds about right. It really does. Neither dude even has a team. They didn't even figure out teams. Oh, God. Is it already? Oh, God. I think it's already done. Jesus. Poor refereeing on the part of John McCarthy. Of course, John McCarthy, well known for being a shitty referee. Yeah, it's just a bit of a mistake, I guess. Yeah, he took a lot of shots very, very, very quickly. Oh, my God. Rubbery legs. That rattled him. Hits him again. And it's over. Scott Ferozzo just completely demolishing Mike Bork in under 2 minutes. That really should be... That is what Revolution is all about. Just 2 pudgy dudes just beefing one another in 2 minutes, which is fine because I don't think either one of these dudes, it was going to be a much worse fight if it went longer. Thanks to sponsors and his fans, he celebrates his Revolution debut victory. He's already looking forward to the next fight. James Binky Jones versus Masatoshi Abe. I believe Abe... yeah, he's had all 8 of his fights with us. He's been okay, but yeah, I believe it's him and his little T-Rex arms just haven't been able to make things happen here. Oh, takedown attempt immediately. He is your most loyal type of fighters. You're the only company that hire them. That's right. We get any halfway decent fighters, and it's just... They just immediately leave. Like, yeah, that's great. Now I'm going to go. I think just by simple fact of him winning, I got to put Scott Ferozzo in as a possible contender. Like fighters who can fight contenders. I think that's going to be immediate. I think him and Andre the Chief Roberts should fight each other next. I just give him like pudgy dudes all the way up to Tank Abbott. I'm gonna have him fight Jonathan Ivey, and I don't know, but yeah, he's just gonna fight. I'll just have him fight pudgy dudes just so he's ready for Tank Abbott. There's submissions going on, except they all failed. It's 2 rounds of failed submissions, but Jones probably has the win on this one because Abe and his tiny little arms just can't seem to do much, unfortunately. He does kind of okay. Let me see here. I mean, he beat Wada, Denny, Abe. That's not too bad. But either way, decent enough fight. After only 2 rounds, no need for a third decider. James Jones getting the win here. And there you go. I believe that's his first fight with us. Yes, that is his first official fight with us. So, of course, thanks everyone to Renzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, helping him prepare. He's happy to have won his Revolution debut. He's very happy here. Hey, there you go. People are happy to be here. Look at that. All right. I like that. I like this guy. It's a charismatic performance. I should probably just immediately, especially considering he beat Masatoshi Abe. Abe was listed under fighters who can contend. I'm just immediately just going to put James Jones. He's immediately taken Abe's spot as a guy who can fight a contender. All right. Speaking of Isao Hirose, who has not fought yet, he has his Revolution debut tonight against Jens Pulver, who both these guys look like they're going to end up in the lightweight division. Pulver officially number 4 ranked lightweight, despite the fact it's not an official lightweight bout. As you can see, he would weigh in over the 155 limit. But nonetheless, Jens Pulver and Isao Hirose. Let's see what happens here. Revelation, want to see your dad and uncle fight. Yeah, they're only happy to be here as a stepping stone. That's true. They happy to be here because it means to get it. The reality is that it helps them get their foot in the door to UFC. Unless you're Alexandra Franco Nogueira, then for some reason no one wants you. I could probably get Frank Shamrock too. I think Frank Shamrock's available. All right, Pulver taking this one. This is good. This is good for a guy who's going to be a top contender, hopefully in the lightweight division, at least for now. I don't know who's probably gonna take his place. Oh yeah, that's right. KJ Noons he still has to debut. So I feel bad because I feel like that's gonna Pulver's gonna get in KJ Noons' path. He's just gonna fucking obliterate him. And then after KJ Noons punks out everybody in my lightweight division, he's gonna fuck off to UFC because that's just what always happens now. Let's see here. I think Pulver's mostly been getting this one though, so I think he'll probably get the unanimous decision on this one. 2018 for Jens Pulver. There you go. Great fight there. Pulver showing why he is one of the top lightweight contenders right now. And, of course, name checks everyone on his team as sponsors, friends, family, supporters. He'd like to be interested in KJ Noons. Oh, no. Oh, just as soon as I talked about how Noons would probably just smash him. All right. Well, okay. Guess we got another lightweight ranked fight right there. Oh, boy. All right. He wants to face KJ Noons. Cool. All right. 2 guys who will be in the light heavyweight division. I'm interested in death. Yes. Izuru Takeuchi, who, looking at this, he's not really... This is, let me see here. What has he got? Okay, so he's on a 3-fight losing streak, so he's not in looking at contention. Kiyuma Kunioku, though, is number 7 in the contendership for the light heavyweight title. So, weirdly enough, though, Takeuchi is a decent favorite here against Kunioku. I think Kunioku's just gotten kind of like, well, okay, he lost to Vernon White, but he has had a couple of successful fights. It's hard to make accurate rankings when everyone's just leaving. When you got a revolving door of fighters, it's hard to make accurate rankings. But nonetheless, Kunioku proven that maybe he's gonna. Well, okay. Takeuchi still, I think, has the advantage on him here. Oh shit! He slammed him. Okay. Let's see here. Ends up in guard. Throws some elbows. All right. I mean, he's trying. But we'll see what happens. They say Takeuchi has him. I think after that slam, it makes sense. Scores are being announced. 2018, Izuru Takeuchi defeating Kiyuma Kunioku. Decent fight here. No need for a decider. I'd still say after three. Let me see. Who did he lose to? McKee, Pseudo, Nogueira. So Nogueira, okay. Pseudo. Okay, McKee. Yeah, I think maybe he just kind of got the bad end of the, kind of a raw end of the deal here. But I think I'm trying to see. I'm at least gonna move Kunioku down. Let's see here. So let me see. So let me see. As he does that, I'm gonna try to do both here. I'm gonna try to do my rankings at the same time I'm looking at this. He praised his team at American Kickboxing Academy's various sponsors and fans. He gives a show of respect to his opponent. There you go. Scuffed Kurt Angle, Brad Kohler versus Tommy Sauer, who I believe this is his Revolution debut. Certainly not for Kohler. This is his 12th fight with us. He has been on a 4-fight losing streak, followed by a draw against Bobby Huffman the last time he fought. So he's looking for an actual win. The last time he won was nearly 3 years ago when he beat Dave Monet. Boy, how times have changed. Either way, scuff Kurt Angle in this fight here. All right, well, that's going on. I'm still a little weary about putting Kunioku out of the top 10, but I'll definitely drop him down. All right. Number 1 spot in the rankings. The guy leaving after the next fight. Yeah, that's called my top any of my top contenders. If you're one of my champions or one of my top 3 contenders, you're immediately on the list of people who will be leaving me soon. And then probably fail in a bigger company and then come back to me, because that's what's been happening now too. I started running out of heavyweights, and then I started getting heavyweights again because the heavyweights that I built up failed in UFC and Pride, and now they're back. Let me see. All right, so who? Okay, oh my God. Oh boy. Tommy Sauer looks like he has got complete control over him. Yep, there you go. Tommy Trauma Sauer getting the win here over Brad Kohler. A fantastic fight, ending it just a couple minutes before the end. Let's see here. All right, Kohler was he was a bit of a favorite going into that one, which is weird for a guy who hasn't won in like 3 years. Oh, me too. I'm waiting for the return of Carlos Newton. I'm excited. I might have to wait until I become a national guy, and by that point he's like long past his prime. Yeah, Tommy Sowers definitely going to be put up there as a guy who will contend here pretty well. There you go. Thanks everyone connected to Team Fry Severn for helping him prepare for his fight, and his sponsors. He celebrates winning his debut fight for Revolution. All right, Pete Spratt versus Jean-Francois Lenogue. Pretty even match here. I don't believe any of these guys have even sniffed the rankings. I believe this is his Revolution debut. Yes, it is. He's considered the number 3 light heavyweight, but that's just because he has, I don't know why, honestly, because he's experienced. Pete Spratt, he's number 24 light heavyweight. He hasn't won a fight here, period. So he's looking for his actual Revolution. His first win in Revolution. Can he do it tonight? See, that's one of the things I'm a bit like about with this, is the ranking system's nice, but I really wish I could do it. I really wish I could do it manually, and I feel like that's something that I am able to do, but just don't like. It's just one of those things where it's like, it feels obvious to me that I should be able to do it on my own, but I'm not able to find it. So my assumption is perhaps you're not able to. Oh, Spratt. Okay. He might actually get a win. Uh-oh. He might actually get a win. Let's see here. Kimura. Nope. Doesn't make it happen. Ooh. I keep feeling my head, because I came to the realization today that, like, the barber shops and everything else isn't going to be open for like another month. So I'm not going to get a haircut until May. And I'm like, and my hair was getting longer than I wanted it to. So I actually just decided to take clippers to it and just make it virtually bald. I haven't done that in a long time. In fact, the last time I did it was like 8 years ago, and I really wasn't even able to grow a beard. So I think it looks at least a little bit better now that I'm actually able to grow facial hair. All right, Pete Spratt getting unanimous decision. Unanimous decision victory here. I'm not going to put him as a possible contender because he's going to need another win first. But nonetheless, Pete Spratt finally gets his first win in Revolution. Thanks everyone connected to his team and his sponsors. He shows respect and praises Lenogue for his skill and toughness. He has sponsors supporting him financially, because we sure as shit don't. Speaking of KJ Noons, he's fighting Jeff Curran right now. The big frog Jeff Curran versus KJ Noons. Let's get this going. John McCarthy, the referee for this fight. Oh, what did that say? There's a pre-fight stare down, which is almost comical, as Noons is so much taller than Curran. He's 5 inches taller than Jeff Curran. Jeff Curran is, in fact, the number 8 ranked lightweight in Revolution. So it'll be interesting to see if KJ Noons can thrust himself into the spotlight here. Let's see here. Relevant to my interests. Oh, boy. I'm scared. I gotta admit. I cut hair. Can't wait for all the money I'm going to make fixing self-inflicted haircuts. I mean, that's self-inflicted haircuts. Mine was a self-inflicted buzz cut. You know? At some point, yeah, it'll get fixed once it grows more, but It'll probably be a little while before. I was gonna say, I imagine I'm far from the first person to just decide to do that, but it'd been a long time since I had such a close buzz cut. But yeah, I was starting to look like I don't even know how I could describe it, because like my hair, I'll usually put it like to the side a little bit, because if I put it straight forward, I look like a No Mercy character. Like if you ever seen like the Hardy Boys and their No Mercy deals, that's kind of what it kind of looked like. They're like they're models with the hair just like stuck on the front of their forehead. Yeah. Uh-oh. What happened there with Noons? Sorry. Oh, okay. Curran tried to take him down. Noons grabbed the ropes, and that's a verbal warning. Oh, Noons are gonna try it. Curran did it again, and he's trying to log himself into a triangle, but not going to happen. And oh my goodness, Jeff Curran taps out KJ Noons towards the end of round number 2. There you go. Damn. In fact, I think that's probably going to have to put him up just a little bit here. Let's see. I think I'll put him right behind Pulver. Because Pulver did well too, so I don't want to do that. So we're going to move Jeff Curran up to number 5. And Pulver could have his hands full with him later. Assuming Pulver beats Noons. But we'll see. Curran thanks his sponsors and all of his fans. He asked he'd like to face next James Jones. Damn, so we'll have a couple of potential contenders fights there with James Jones doing well to get a win here tonight. Jeff Curran wants to face him, and of course Pulver wants to face KJ Noons. So interesting fights here. The Heartbreak Kid Nathaniel Baroni, 2-0. He is back after signing and ultimately failing in Pancrase. He got a win at a small local show 5 months ago. Tonight, he is back. The Heartbreak Kid is back, and he's facing Stephen Graham, making his Revolution debut tonight. He has got a 2-fight losing streak after getting knocked out by Tom Erickson and then losing unanimous decision to Ron H2O Waterman. So he comes here to Revolution tonight, and he faces none other than Nathaniel Baroni. He's a big boy, though. 6'1", 290 versus Baroni 6'3", 240. So he's got 50 pounds on him, so we'll see. This is the co-main event here. And Mario Yamasaki is the referee. This is not going to go well. Is he suffering from Benjamin Button's? I forget who it is that Nathaniel Baroni's picture is. Rich Hurd. But yeah, I think it's just a randomly created fighter by just a fighter that the database created that randomly gave a picture. And this is what they did. I think it's the same thing with Steve Lee when I have Steve Lee here as well. But yeah, the idea of Rich Hurd for the Heartbreak Kid Nathaniel Baroni, this young 25-year-old balding man, is fantastic. Yeah, let's see here. Stephen Graham trying something, but not going to make it happen. All right. Baroni seems to be a solid first round here. Oh, God, Baroni nearly taking him out there. I was going to say, Nathaniel Baroni has not been here in a while, so he has I believe not. Okay, he is a possible contender, but he is not on the list right this second. Uh-oh, more big strikes. Oh my god. Oh, good. He actually managed to stop it. He actually managed to stop it sort of after a while there. Poor refereeing. He should have gotten in there and stopped the bout faster. Sir, have you met Mario Yamasaki? The fact that he got in there within 8 seconds of him pummeling him is quite lightning for Mario Yamasaki. Nonetheless, Nathaniel Baroni getting the win. It was a great win in the co-main event. In fact, I'm sorry, Dwayne Cason. I'm going to move him. I'm going to move him out. I'm going to put Nathaniel Baroni in. The man is going to take that number 10 spot. He's successful tonight, and I'm not gonna let him sit unranked right now, especially when we need some high quality heavyweights. And Nathaniel Baroni is at 3-0 now in Revolution. In fact, yeah, he's had some dominant performances. This one actually went to what, the second round? Yeah, this one actually went to the second round. The other two fights that he had didn't make it out of the first, and those were also TKOs. So the man is a knockout artist. He name checks everyone on his team as sponsors, friends, family, and supporters, and there you go. Just this old balding man with Shawn Michaels' theme song. Oh my god. All right, main event of the evening. Right now, Alexandra Franco Nogueira was set to defend the Revolution FC light heavyweight championship against Dave Benet. He got hurt in training, which means we now get Joe Camacho, who has the possibility of moving up from possibly the lightweight division. I put it. He normally sits at about 155. He's normally a lightweight, but he could potentially be the interim light heavyweight champion going into this. We're going to see Camacho versus Monet. So the RFC light heavyweight championship, the interim championship on the line. Slight disadvantage for Camacho in size, but Camacho wanted this fight. He did ask for this fight on fairly short notice, so this could be big time for him. Oh boy, Monet immediately trying to take him to the ground, and he is able to take him to the ground this time. Monet is the number one contender, of course. And Camacho would be one of the top contenders in the lightweight division, even if he loses this tonight. All right. Monet getting the better of him there, but it was a lot of, it seemed like a lot of wrestling. Which, I guess, yeah, wrestling versus jiu-jitsu. I'm not expecting a slugfest between these two guys. And there you go. Monet taking him down again. As long as he keeps control of him, this should be... He could do this for 4 rounds, and that'll be enough. We'll see what he can do here. Camacho really just doesn't seem to be doing much other than just kind of keeping Monet at bay here. Round 3. More strikes. I'm sure Monet's going to try to take him down again. Let's see how long. Oh, we get at least a good minute and a half into the round here before they still haven't gone down yet. This has been interesting. This one's been kind of a slugfest between these guys. Not a whole lot going around though. Yeah, it looks like Monet's a clear favorite in this one. Let's see here. God, Monet is just having his way with him. He's going to have to try to finish him in the 4th round. At this point, I think that's the only way that he could try to do it is a surprise knockout in the 4th round. Some like Derek Lewis shit is what he's going to have to do. Either way, that was the end of round 3. Manet's just been killing him for 3 rounds here. This is really Camacho's last chance. All right, that doesn't look like he's doing too much. He's gonna have to get something going here. I'm surprised that they haven't taken it back down to the. I guess Camacho doesn't want to take it to the ground. I'm surprised Manet doesn't just try to take him to the ground and run out the clock. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a whole lot is happening here. He's just kind of keeping him at bay. Oh my god. Yeah, Manet is just powering him right now. And this should be the end. Oh boy, big strike. Who was that? Was that Manet? Yeah, that was. There you go. This is just bullying. It feels like bullying. He still tries to knock him out at the end of the fight. Nonetheless, Dave Manet should win 4 rounds to zip right here. And, oh, wow. Weirdly enough, Joseph Robinson thought that Camacho had won one of those. Nonetheless, though, that's a unanimous decision. Dave Manet is the interim RFC light heavyweight champion. So as the interim champion, he has a date with Alexandre Franco Nogueira in the future here. I'm trying to see if there's a darker. That's all right. We'll just leave it as is. Nonetheless, there you go. We will need an undisputed light heavyweight champion in the future. Manet will be defending that against Alexandre Franco Nogueira. So there you go. He gives a name check to everyone, his various sponsors, his friends and family and supporters. The interim light heavyweight title is around his waist. He says that his mission is to become the undisputed champion, and he'll stop at nothing to achieve that goal. I'm actually kind of surprised, too, because we've had possibilities for interim champions as the first time. I think we've actually crowned an interim champion, knowing that it'll, actually lead to an undisputed title fight. We've had people leave too much. Nonetheless, critical rating was great, 78. Anything above 60 is great. Commercial rating is perfectly fine. It's above where we need to be. Let's see here. 365 people here in Vegas. Decent amount of money for that one. Nonetheless, 1.5 popularity increase. And we got fight of the night and submission of the night going to Tommy Sauer over Brad Kohler. Knockout of the night, Scott Ferrozo. Just, that felt like so long ago that he smacked the shit out of Mike Bork in under 2 minutes. In fact, I need to make sure I put him on here. Let's see. Scott Ferrozo. There you go. He's at least a possible. He's at least someone who could fight contenders. There you go. So there are the awards. KJ Noon's the most expensive guy. Nonetheless, we'll walk away with $17,000 in profit, so that's pretty good. And they about to send people to beat up Nogueira. He's already been beaten up. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, look at that. We have risen officially to mid-level regional. Finally. Takeuchi's coming to the end of his contract. He's going to be worth $800 per fight. I think we could do, 9%? Sure, why not? There we go. Give him what he wants there. Masatoshi Abe. He's going to be worth $800. You know what? I'll give it to him. Why not? He's still got a little bit of name value to him. Let him get his money. There we go. All right. So there you go. We get done with March. I think we'll have ourselves a decent level of money. 150,000. All right, we made $3,500. There you go. $3,500. I'm thinking at some point, I don't know if we're gonna wait till June or even next year, but at some point I think we're gonna have to start running 2 shows a month. It depends. I don't know if the star power is quite there. We might have to start running more shows. Who knows? Let me see if I can fill out at least one more fight for this matchmaking. You know, we got far enough into the month. We got a whole new month coming here. We can put something in there. Let me see here. We got 3 heavyweight fights, some catch weights, a lightweight, light heavyweight. Let's do a lightweight fight. Oh yeah, we got some lightweight fights going on here. Let's see here. Brian Garrity should probably get a shot. Ryota Matsune. I think that'd be a decent fight there. Let's see here. Barrett Yoshida. How about Yoshida Matsune? Ooh, that might be pretty good. Yoshida Matsune. Matsune, if he gets the win against Yoshida, can definitely put himself in line for a contender spot. Oh my god. All right. So put that there. We have our 9th fight. In fact, I should probably just start. Let me see here. Another lightweight fight. We'll just throw a random fight on here. Maybe with guys who haven't fought much. Make sure we get some guys here. All right, we got Diaz, Yamaguchi. Ooh, Yamaguchi's pretty good. That might be hard. Yamaguchi actually looks quite good. There's not actually anyone available right now in Yamaguchi's fucking. Let's see here. Oh God. Well, we got Ryan Bowe, but he's had 4 fight losing streak right now. I don't know if I want to take him. Daniel Lima. I don't know if I want to do that to Lima right now. Unfortunately, I think Ryan Bowe's going to have to take the hit here. And then we'll add one more fight here. Just some random. Let's see here. Ryan Diaz hasn't fought yet. Find a good fight for him. Brian Garrity. It's supposed to be a decent fight. Let me see here. Daniel Lima. Let me see. What if I did Garrity Lima? All right. Because Lima's a guy who can take on a contender. That was the unrelated stream. Just now you see on Twitch again. Stream random times and points. That's a good point. Why is it faster to book in this than TW? Because it's literally just one-on-one fights. Like, I'm not booking any like special stuff or booking angles. Like, it's just straight fights, you know. So that makes it a little bit easier to do. Because it's literally, let me just find guys who can work well against each other. There you go. I think I'm going to wait until the end of the month, maybe? Oh, man. I'll see what I'll do for June. First off, it's April 2001. Let's see if there's any new people. Let's see here. Gerald Strebent. A lightweight. I'll take a lightweight. Why not? And he's $100. Why not? Fill out my card with guys like him. Takeshi Yamazaki. He's a featherweight. More lightweights. Come to America. You know what's kind of funny is that out of all the out of like all my contenders, despite the fact that I bring in all these Japanese guys, only about 5 of them so far have actually broken into like the contendership here. You don't know what stability is related to? Oh, 95. Oh, okay. Yeah, as you can see, moving up. It's a measure of how organized and reliable we are in the eyes of the public. So we have a positive impact right now because we just gained 20% off of that. So we are considered very organized and very reliable. A rating of 80 or above is confidence in the company. Higher revenues from sponsorship and advertising. So we're definitely going to be getting some more money here rolling in. We are considered a stable, reliable company in the eyes of people. I do greatly appreciate that. Nonetheless, let me see here. We did Yamazaki right. Didn't Thomas? Let me see this. More lightweights. See, now we're gonna have to. That's gonna be the next thing. Is we're gonna have to start peeling away like who's a lightweight and who's like a bantamweight. That's gonna be the next thing. Oh my god. It's just a bunch of little dudes. Buy a photo book. Do they have? Yeah, they don't have anything like that. Let's see here. Alex Reed. All right, middleweight. I mean, we'll take just about anybody at this point. I'll take some dudes to just fill out roster spots. See, this is the throw shit at the wall and see what sticks method. Alex Reed. Based in America. Oh, he's in England. Okay. Come to America. There you go. Of course, now that I do that, it's going to be like I throw this all at the wall just to see. Oh no, I can probably get over the 6. I throw this all at the wall knowing that half these guys will probably get taken by oh my god. This is just what my lightweight division is just a bunch of tiny Japanese dudes, and then KJ Noons and Jens Pulver. There we go. 4 years, 10 fights. There you go. And then we can move on. Carlos Newton doing pretty well, it looks like. Let me see here. What's his name value look like? Low-level national. Okay. So he's doing well. He's doing quite well. He did just recently lose, but, I mean, he's been doing pretty good. So, he's been doing really good for UFC. Well, let's see. 3-2. That's not tremendous, but I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. Might end up being more Japanese dudes in a company than Pride. That's a good point. All right. The first ever WEC 1 with a bunch of dudes that I can't use. At least they're getting fights somewhere. I guess I can at least look at the bright side that way. All right, let's see here. And let's see here. Takeuchi re-signed. We got Takeshi Yamazaki and Masatoshi Abe re-signed. All right, where's WEC? Shouldn't the WEC thing be right up here? Can I see the goddamn... I'm wondering why it's just not up here. Let me see here. Sean O'Connell beating Justin Martin. Ooh, Justin Martin's one of our better light heavyweights. I think he's 2-0. Yeah. Let's see. A bunch of other dudes I don't use. Parisian beating Wada. Alright, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, this is also why I buy up a bunch of people, is because now WEC's taken half my roster. Okay. I want to see the last couple of... Ooh, UFC might cut a couple people. We'll see. Anyone? Ooh, Pancrase. Both UFC and Pancrase running shows tonight. That can mean something. Yeah, I'm looking for cuts. Let's see here. Yeah, obviously they're gonna keep Tito. There's a cut. I want people with... Oh, one of their dudes retired. All right. Yeah, see, there's a lot of extended contracts. WEC's trying to... Oh, boy, their middleweight division's gonna... All right, Tamura. And WEC's gonna take Alex Reed now. And it looks like we got all our dudes for now. Jody Burke, come on. Hume hospitalized. Yeah, anyone... I think anyone who was potentially cut... him before getting bought by UFC. It's very, very possible. All right. Let's get through a week, and then we'll reorganize what we want to do here. Oh, look. Frank Shamrock is the number 1 middleweight. Isn't he not? Oh, yeah, he's UFC. Let's see here. Drug results. Everyone passed cleanly. We are only doing like... we are... I like our drug policy where technically, yes, we are doing drug testing, but it's at 1%, which means it's $6 per fighter. So basically, it's just we bring dudes in one at a time and then just be like, hey, are you taking any drugs? And then when they say no, we say, are you sure? And then they say, yes, I'm sure. And they go, okay, good enough for us. Go ahead and leave. That's our drug testing right there. It's just, are you on drugs? Are you sure? Okay. Nope, no one failed any drug tests. Curran versus Nunes involved a noticeable ratings difference. Why did it get -3? I thought it did really well. Lack of ranked fighters appearing. See, lack of ranked fighters for you guys. Got a good 7 years before Bellator shows up. I feel like other people should be showing up, though, here soon. I think we still got a little bit of time. Let me see here. When's Affliction coming? Affliction's in 2008. Bellator's in 2009. Dreams in 2000. Oh, Elite XC should be here soon. Okay, 2006. We still got some time. 2006. I think Invicta's. Yeah, Invicta's kind of there. Let me see. One is some of the older ones. No, one wasn't one. Strike Force is 2005. World Series of Fight. Okay. I feel like Strike Force is our next big thing showing up. Yeah, if they get caught, there's no excuse for getting caught in our promotion. All right. So let's see how we can set up Revolution 33. In fact, I want to see. Yeah, see, we can only do major shows. Not less. I'm not large enough to do lesser shows. Ah, man, I really want to do like a new show every couple of weeks, but I don't think we have the star power for that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to let it go, I think. Hey, Jack, what's up? And we'll do Saturday. What is that? That's May, right? So we're doing June. Week 2, June. Get Revolution Sports on that. Drug testing, and where are we going to go? Let's spin the wheel as to where the hell we're going to go. November was the last time we were in California, but is this yeah, this next one's in California. Let me see here. We haven't done Colorado ever. That'd be interesting. Let me see here. Florida. We haven't ever done a Florida show. I wonder if we should do Florida. It's definitely less than some of the other ones, but let me see here. I'm thinking we'll do that. I think we'll take a little bit of a chance here, and we'll go to Florida. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and save that. There you go. All right. Let me look at the light heavyweight thing here. All right. So we got Franco Nogueira. How much longer until Dave Monet is available? Dave Monet's got 12 days left. So we might wait. Let's go. I'm gonna let it go for right now. Of course, we could do Abbott's next fight, but I really want to do a light heavyweight championship fight. Let's see here. Nothing big here. I need to watch out for Pride to see. Pride will probably cut some people. I don't know if they'll cut known people, but we'll see. Let's see. Abbott would face Royce Alger. Oh, Lord. Is that a good idea? Even the Ian Freeman one would be a bit better. Maybe we should do Freeman and Alger, considering that's a #1 contendership fight. Let me see here. Abbott's. Let me see his fight history. He beat Anderson back in January, so he should probably have his first official title fight. I'll put it against Ian Freeman for the heavyweight belt. All right, and then we can run Alger. And he's not here. Where's Trotteligman? What's the absences look like? Did he just... Oh, did he get... Oh, boy. Hang on. No, Taligman's here. All right. He's facing Steve Lee already. All right, so he's facing Steve Lee here in like 2 weeks. So Alger can probably face Ivy or Buentello. That would be another top heavyweight fight. So Alger, Ivy, or Buentello's not here, so we might just do Alger, Ivy. Put that in there. So we got our heavyweight fights for that. Might just put on maybe dudes who haven't fought yet, like this guy. Yeah, maybe I should start putting in some dudes who would actually be main card guys. All right, like John Dixon. Let me see here. I could do Dwayne Cason Dixon. Hey, Okada, what's up? All right. Yeah, both these guys need a win. So they'll be lower down on the card, but they'll be on it. So those are our heavyweight fights for that. All right, so our light heavyweight fights. Let me see here. Hang on. I think we're going to wait on Nogueira Monet for... probably 2 title fights. I think we'll do 2 title fights. Yeah, I don't feel great about that, but I'm thinking we could do 2. Or I could just do 34 in July. But I don't want to wait that long for Nogueira Monet. But I might run that on a bigger stage. So I might just do a new light heavyweight thing here. Lober's one of our top guys. Berger. Let's see here. Drew Fickett. So there's a couple guys here. Lober and Fickett or Eiji Ishikawa. I think the I'm gonna do Ishikawa Fickett. All right, I'll take that. That one will do okay. Hire Nogueira, but they take Antonio. Absolutely. All right. So we got that. Lober. You can face Steve Berger, who... Oh, yeah. He had the one fight against Bob Schreiber and then left for UFC. Tanked in UFC. So that'll probably be a good fight to put in. Berger coming back. And then Lober possibly getting a win on that one. Let's see here. That should probably go up higher. Main eventing and potentially main eventing. He's main eventing on the main card. Ooh. Yeah, I'll leave it the way it is. I'm using MMA points to understand that. Alright. So, one more light heavyweight fight. I don't really want to put Alex Reed in there, so we'll wait, I think. Lightweight. Ooh, okay. James Jones is ready, but the guy who wants to fight him is not. So I really want to put James Jones in there against somebody. Let's see here. Din Thomas. That would be interesting. All right, so we'll put him lower card with that. Alright, let's see here. Hirono. Hirono's a guy who could potentially fight a contender, but they're all kind of taken right now. Let's see, is there any main card guys? These two have already fought. Of course, they fought almost 2 years ago, so that might not be too bad. Do Hirono versus Katsumura again, because the last time they fought, Katsumura won by unanimous decision, and it's going to be 2 years, over 2 years since the last time they fought. So, and then we can push that a little bit higher up here. There we go. And then James Jones can go above that. We'll put in one more lightweight fight. Let's see, just I guess just a couple guys who haven't fought yet. Let's see, Diaz, Tamura. I think that's probably going to be it right there. Here we go. And we got one more spot for another light heavyweight fight. And then maybe something else. I got something there. Let me see. A random heavyweight fight? Let me see. Can we get a couple guys who are maybe a little bit lower tier? Barreto. Okay. It might not be too bad. Let's see. Anyone else who hasn't fought yet? Mike Whitehead. All right, we'll give him a shot here. So that'll go right at the end there. And then if we want, we'll put in one more light heavyweight fight once things start kind of clearing up a little bit. All right. See, I'm building actual cards with actual contenders. We're doing it. Now that we got some rankings in front of us to get some Get some good stuff going. We can look at all this. Utilize the people that we have. Alex Reed. All right, so he's already booked for WEC, as well as Eric Pele and Rimbon. All right, so there's probably going to be a couple guys we're just never going to get to use again. 33, let's see. Is there another light heavyweight around? There is. There is a couple of guys here. We got Monet. Ooh, we could do... So that's there, but we're not going to fill that out with something. Let's see. Let me see here. Kunioku. No, they just fought. Shakir. I'm trying to think here. Takeuchi just won. So he should probably have a fight against somebody. Spratt wouldn't be too bad. Wisniewski. One person leave the promotion. I don't know. We've gotten pretty lucky so far. I think someone already did leave. We already lost our number one contender to the heavyweight title. So let's see. Shakir, Wisniewski. I guess I could do Pete Spratt. I feel bad kind of doing that, but yeah, we'll throw that in there. That'll be our bottom one there. And we can move them up above this, because I think these are preliminary guys, basically. All right. Stop jinxing yourself. All right. Just so we already have this. We already know what's going to happen here. So we're going to move to July. I'm not going to fill anything out right now besides the one fight. Oh, shit. Hang on. So we got what? California, New Mexico, Florida. So let's see here. July, right? Yes, July. Fill that out. All right. Where are we going to do this? Jersey? When do we do our Jersey show? Jersey was in January. All right. Jersey in July. There you go. 34. Alls we got right now is the undisputed light heavyweight championship on the line. Nogueira versus Monet. Guaranteed that fight is happening right there. All right. Think you said how aggressive AIs, how are AIs having hirings? I don't think so, because he couldn't do it in the last TEW, and I know they're talking about how they're going to make the AIs more aggressive in the new one, so I don't think he's going to be doing a slider or anything for it. I think they're just going to be more aggressive by nature, which is fine. All right, I think there's going to be a lot of guys here that are going to affect the rankings without so much in the way of what is it? Titles. But either way, we at least have the one fight set up there, so we're busting ahead here in some upcoming events. I like this. We got that settled. But we can go ahead and get to Saturday week 4. Oh. All right. Let's see. Mr. Martin left his people. All right. Looking woo. What do you mean looking woo? You looking at woo? I kind of gave up on woo. All right. I think we're good. I think we're ready to go. Start the show. I'm starting the show, god damn it. Fuck off. Revolution 31. Let's get going. As you can see here, Vernon White versus Royce Gracie. He's headlining our show. Renzo Gracie, I'm sorry. We don't get any of the good Gracies. We get Renzo. All right, Ryan Bowe versus Mamoru Yamaguchi. This is mostly just to get Yamaguchi in there and have him beat the shit out of Ryan Bowe, unfortunately. Who knows? Knowing my luck, Ryan Bowe's just going to shock him and get the upset. Nonetheless, you booking 1 year in advance? Why? What do you mean booking 1 year in advance? I'm just making sure I have fights set up that I want to have set up, because I'm gonna forget shit by the next time I stream. I'm gonna end up forgetting stuff. That's why I have a ranking system that I can just look at, so I know where people should probably be. The fact that this isn't over yet is amazing, but Yamaguchi definitely controlling him in this fight here. And he's still doing it. Ryan Bowe's got a bit of a weight advantage on him, but able to make it happen. Rooting for Afro-Japanese, man. Japanese Afro Thunder over here. He's even a kickboxer. All right. Let's see here. Left jab. Making something happen. He's still. It seems like Yamaguchi's doing a hell of a lot more, though. Ryan Bowe's not really doing a whole lot now. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Try to rally the crowd in the last 30 seconds. All right. That was it. Bowe, maybe. It's a maybe. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. Nope. Yamaguchi, unanimous decision. And Mamoru Yamaguchi is definitely going to... Mamoru Yamaguchi. There we go. Obviously going to be a guy who can contend. All right. Cool. Well, there you go. Yamaguchi praising his team, his sponsors, his fans. He celebrates winning his debut fight for Revolution. I like this guy. I hope he stays with us. I hope we can make a star out of him. Matt Serra versus Victor Moreno. Let's see what happens here. Let's say Victor Moreno looks like a guy who should have a body shot, but it's only Matt Serra. Either way, Matt Serra making his Revolution debut. I believe Victor Moreno is as well, so it should be interesting for the both of them here. I'm going to assume Matt Serra is going to be the guy to win this. But you never know. It seems like it could be pretty close. Moreno, almost trying to get a takedown on him. Interesting that Moreno is also from Des Moines. Which is almost a jinx, because anytime I get like a half-decent fighter from Iowa, they end up leaving. I mean, we just lost Travis Fulton at the beginning of this, so it makes sense. Either way, Victor Moreno getting the takedown right at the end could go either way. It says Sarah got that, but I think, oh boy, Moreno this time he didn't wait. Gets him in. Keeps it going here. Victor Moreno could do well for himself here. Well, Not a whole lot of anything happening. Ooh, Sarah. Oh, damn. That one could go either way, too. Moreno did get the takedown, though, so let's see what happens. 19-19. All right. 2018 to Sarah. And a 2018 to Sarah. So majority decision, Matt Serra getting the victory here. He's at 175, so I'm assuming he's going to be light heavyweight once we make that official. I don't think he's going to drop down to 155, so we'll just put him down there. Matt Serra looks like a game-generated character, but you know he's real. He really does. He looks like something that's like the game generates. It's like generic fighter number 5, and it's Matt Serra, but but he's a real dude. Victor Moreno looks definitely like that too. There we go. Matt Serra thanks all his sponsors as well as family, friends, and supporters. He's happy to cap his Revolution debut off with a win. There you go. Oh, here we go. Minotauro Nogueira in his Revolution debut against Razak Al Hassan. Here we go. 11-1-1 for Minotauro. Of course, it says he's on the prelim. Oh, it's because he's an unknown. And immediately gets a takedown. Jesus, just immediately gets a takedown as soon as the bell rings. I'm just trying to find a few things out here. Oh, Al Hassan also from Des Moines. Let's see here. How great would it be? Oh my God, it's already over. Never mind. All right, so Minotauro Nogueira easily just having his way with Al Hassan. And, yeah, let's see here. Antonio, whoops. Obviously, I'm going to put him. Rodrigo Nogueira. Obviously, he's going to be fighting very, very quickly for a contendership spot. Easily 313. Jesus, these Nogueiras, they just tap people out quickly. How great would it be if I just end up losing so many like stars to UFC and Pride and Pancrase, but like the two people that I keep are both Nogueiras. And then I get there's a third, because Alexander Franco Nogueira is the lesser known one. It's Minotauro and someone else. Oh God. Who's the slightly lesser known one? Rogero Nogueira. Minotauro? No, he's Minotauro. Oh my God. Okay, so that's Rodrigo Nogueira and Rogero Nogueira. That's right. Why do you have to still be both named Minotauro, for fuck's sake? Is that Big Nog? This is Big Nog, I believe. I think Little Nog is, I don't know if he's in here yet. That's what I was wondering too. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, which Nogueira is this? And the fact that he's a heavyweight makes me think he's Big Nog. Both are also, yeah. It's Rodrigo and Rogero Nogueira. That's silly. I really hope I get Big Nog, Little Nog, and even Littler Nog. I've had Littler Nog. So I just need the third. I'm collecting them like yeah, Little Nog is Rogero, so I have Big Nog. And Alexander Franco Nogueira. I don't know if he has a nickname. Bobby Southworth, Aziz. I believe Aziz left and came back. No, I haven't fought him yet. Oh no, he was a dude I tried to sign, but Pancrase got him first. And Bobby Southworth hasn't fought, period, in this game. When do I make my own version of the Ultimate Fighter? I have no clue. Maybe when I get something that looks like television. I have like insignificant coverage right now. Once I get enough money to actually get halfway decent coverage, then I'll do that. I just moved up in the regional world, so I think that'll definitely help me out here in getting money. Although I feel like maybe I chose a slightly weaker card to do that on, because I think Southworth is a preliminary card guy. He's a preliminary card guy. The star power I don't think is there, so this one might really bite me in the ass as far as the commercial rating goes. Alexandra's nickname is Pequeno. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's. I mean, it's. Yeah, it says that in this Pequeno Nogueira, but I didn't know if he had a big nog, little nog, tiny nog. But he doesn't get that. This is the bald generic guy card. It really does feel like it. It's like, hey, listen, as far as bald, tough-looking dudes from California, we couldn't get Ortiz, so we got Bobby Southworth. Is that cool? Oh shit. Let's see. 1919, 2018 to Aziz, 2018 to Aziz. And he's going to get the majority decision victory here. It's a poor fight. Oh my god, we're really up shit's creek. He's a light heavyweight, so yeah, I'll put him in here. Aziz Karoglu? Wonder how you pronounce that. I'm thinking Karoglu. I feel like the G is supposed to be silent, but I don't know. I should just call him Aziz. Like how Khabib, no one calls Khabib by his last name. They just call him Khabib. That's gonna be Aziz. He name checks all of his opponents. Likes to thank his fans. He asks who he'd like to face next. John Lober. He's a top contender too, so we'll see if he can face him here soon. Paul Buentello. He is number 5 contender for the heavyweight championship. He's facing Dennis the Menace Stoinik. See, this is what happens when I get a bunch of these guys. I don't know their names because me dumb Midwestern boy. Nonetheless, he broke his losing streak recently when he beat Steve Lee. So Buentello is looking to keep this going and perhaps get a shot at the heavyweight championship. Mario Yamasaki, the referee here, so we'll see what happens. Wasn't Southworth on the Ultimate Fighter? Was Southworth the guy? Oh, yeah, that's right. I think we did look him up recently. That's right. I think Bobby Southworth is the guy that I looked up, and then he was the dude. He was the dude who lost a bunch of weight in one day. That's right. Oh, shit. I feel like Buentello's gonna have to get moved down here if he can't beat Stoinik. That J is definitely silent. I just don't know how silent it is. If it's an oi or an just nothing. Either way, here's hoping Buentello ends up getting him here. He is a hybrid fighter. Let's see. That's round 1. Stoinik gets the first round potentially. I forget that since you mentioned Dennis the Menace, I feel like the movies. I forget the kid who was Dennis the Menace in the movies. Wasn't he also known for a different role? I don't know why. For some reason, I looked this up like not too recently. But, like, they had that movie in the 90s. In, like, what, 92 or something? Dennis the Menace TV series. Let me see, for the film. Yeah, that was the one with, God, that had some decent. I remember Walter Matthau. I forgot that Christopher Lloyd was the homeless dude who took him. Leah Thompson was the mother. That's right. Oh, Stoinik ends up getting the unanimous decision after 2 rounds. It's an average fight, but beating someone like Buentello is definitely going to move Buentello down. Makes me realize that he's probably not where he should be. Hang on. Give me a moment here as I'm moving some people around. Let's see. I think I'm going to move Baroni up just a little bit. Steve Lee down to 10. Buentello is going to go down to 9. There we go. I'm going to slot Buentello right behind Nathaniel Baroni. Now you think about what you've done by losing. All right. So there you go. Dennis Stoinik name checks everyone for his team of sponsors, friends, family, and supporters. Oh, I should probably put him as a possible contender too. I'm running out of space for guys who could possibly fight in this. I gotta start weeding out some of these guys. I gotta start taking some more losses and get weeded out. Well, his debut victory, he's already looking forward to the next fight. Speaking of, Andre the Chief Roberts is back after ultimately failing in Pride. Took him a little while. But after ultimately failing in Pride, he comes back to Revolution. Only facing a couple of defeats at the hands of Valentin Overeem and Royce Alger in his time thus far. He returns back as a potential contender against Tim Lajic, who's actually, as of now that Buentello has been dropped down, he's now the new number 5 ranked heavyweight in Revolution. So Andre Roberts. Oh, and Mari Yamasaki is the referee, so this is going to be interesting. I was like that dad you weren't. Oh, boy. Who the fuck is that, Lard? Excuse me. This is Andre the Chief Roberts. This man was in a UFC video. This man was actually good enough to be in a UFC video game. It was like one of the first ones, I think, for like the PlayStation 1. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I figured that wasn't a compliment. I don't particularly care. But yeah, either way. Mason Gamble. What the hell else was he in? I know he was in something else, god damn it. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe I was thinking of someone else. He was in Dennis the Menace, and then he was in a bunch of other stuff that I don't really care. Rushmore. I guess there's that, but wasn't really big in that. Either way here. Let's see here. Roberts, it looks like, has been sort of maintaining control of Lajic here. Uh-oh. Roberts has got a gash. Takedown attempt, and he got it towards the end of the second round. 100% takedown rate. Roberts trying to fire away, but we'll see what happens. If Andre Roberts got the better of Tim Lajic, let's see what happens here. All judges scored 2018. Andre the Chief Roberts with his big comeback. And he's going to upend Tim Lajic where he was at. So I'm going to move Lajic down. Let's see here. Andre Roberts is at least going to take number 5. I might move him above someone like Ivy. I don't know. It was considered a poor fight, unfortunately. At least both these guys are main card guys. Gives a name check to everyone on his team, his sponsors, friends, family, supporters, and he praises Lajic for a tough fight, though. So here we go. Trent Jenkins in his Revolution debut, probably... oh, no, he's a potential main eventer. Okay. Versus Andy Wang. Andy Wang right now a number 8 ranked lightweight. Let me see here. Jenkins is a middleweight, so this is kind of this is sort of a catchweight bout right now. All right, there you go. So Trent Jenkins and Andy Wang. You should help out Andy Wang here. In fact, this might put him above a couple of people in the rankings if he gets himself a win. Name check Cinnabon. Well, let's see here. We could have a little bit of something. Neither one of these guys is with a team, by the way. I don't know how to think about that. Trent Jenkins looks like he can't even see straight. It looks like he didn't spend much time in the UFC or anything major. If that's his let's see here. Trent Jenkins, there's definitely a Sherdog thing on him. Yeah, there's Trent Jenkins, a Sherdog. 0 wins, 4 losses. In fact, his Sherdog picture is that. That is the picture they used is his Sherdog picture. He never won an MMA fight. but here for some reason he's 8-6. He's actually won some fights. Doesn't look like he won any fight. No, he hasn't won any fights outside of local shows. So you know what? He's won a bunch of local fights, but anything for an actual company he has not won. So Andy Wang seems like he's gonna have a decent time here. Oh, speaking of guys, Mark Hall, who I think I used to have but don't have anymore. I don't think I have Mark Hall anymore. But Trent Jenkins did lose to Mark Hall in one of his 4 fights. Jason DeLucia. I remember I kind of remember him. Let's see here. 1919, 2018 Jenkins wins. Jenkins wins. Holy cow. Andy Wang losing to a man who has not in real life won a fight in a major promotion. In fact, he actually lost a fight to okay, so this is his Jason DeLucia and Mark Hall. His real life fights were put in here. But there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has had 6 fights. Every fight that he won was just against local fighters, and every fight he lost was against actual fighters. Tonight he wins his first fight with an actual company. Trent Jenkins. He's at 185, so he's definitely going to be a light heavyweight. I'm sure he'll be losing out pretty quickly. I'm going to drop Andy Wang just a little bit because I think Imizumi won his last fight, so Wang's going to have to drop down a little bit. Here we go. James Jones should probably just take a spot. James Jones did really good. We'll probably have to get a fight to make James Jones up there. New contender. Well, he could possibly contend. There's a lot of possible guys who could get into the contender spot. I don't want to, but Andy Wang definitely dropped down in the rankings because of that. But either way, thanks to sponsors, his family, friends, and supporters, he's happy to cap his Revolution debut off with a win. This is what we have. We have rocky moments. It's like when Alex Cook lost 8 straight fights and finally won one. When he finally won, it was a big-time win. One day that'll happen to Bob Schreiber. Jenkins as sponsors, I guess. Your elation of him winning. Hey, this man in real life did not win in a major promotion. And in this game, he didn't win in a major promotion. And you can say what you want about the size of my promotion. It's better than a local fighter. He beat a named fighter. Andy Wang has a sure dog. He has a sure dog profile. It's not good. He's 8-9. Does he even have a fight against a known guy? He beat J.R. Palmer. That seems to be about it. Not a whole lot of other people I can say. Yeah. Either way. Hey, Locke, what's up? Am I playing 2K tonight? Oh, College Hoops? Didn't I just play that recently? I feel like I just played that. So I probably won't. Either way, Steve Lee, hey, bold to assume my major. I'm like number 6 or 7 promotion in the world in this game. That's pretty major. We just moved up to mid-level regional. But yeah, I do have some stuff I think on my Switch I want to play here pretty soon. I do have some stuff planned for that. I know. I won Company of the Year. We are a known promotion. Steve Lee versus Trot Teligman. Let's go. Out of how many? Doesn't matter. What matters is we're number 6. Or 7. I can't remember. But we're up there. And we were Company of the Year last year. You put some respect on our name, damn it. Speaking of, Steve Lee recently dropped down to number 10 in the heavyweight contender spot. Trot Teligman, though, actually is number 3. And as you can see here, right here, as he's just pounding on Steve Lee here, Steve Lee has come a long way. He's been a long way down here. Oh, okay. Steve Lee took him down. That's one thing. You can see after losing to Adams and Buentello, Steve Lee is really trying to come back and maintain his position. I'm telling you right now, I got guys. I'm ready to take Steve Lee out of this. Put someone new in that contender spot. Put some respect as fighters leave every day. Hey, we're like the Ring of Honor of MMA. But like the good Ring of Honor. Like late 2000s Ring of Honor. We take those stars, we mold them into somebody, and then the big boys steal them from us. Steve Lee look at least 40. I know. It's like the Heartbreak Kid Nathaniel Baroni. See, I think Steve Lee also, yeah, Jerry Harris. I always forget what it is. All right, Teligman, let's see here. Do we go to deciding round? The official scores, all 3 judges, 2018 for Trauma Teligman. Unanimous decision, a good fight, and goodbye, Steve Lee. Who's going to take the number 10 spot? I really liked how Scott Ferozzo fought in the last one. I'm going to go ahead and give him that 10 spot. In fact, I'm going to move him up over Buentello because Buentello, I think, is on the chopping block of contenders. So Ferozzo's going to take, after the dominant performance he had last month, Ferozzo's going to move up. So there you go. Steve Lee, get the hell out of our top contenders. We got too many good people coming in. It's all right. Big Nog's gonna just completely destroy every last bit of these contenders if he sticks around long enough. All right. Either way, there you go. Trot Teligman praising his team at Lions Den. Sponsors and fans praises Lee for his skill and toughness. That's the one thing that Lee has had, is that he's able to take a lot of punishment. Unfortunately, he just couldn't do anything about it. All right. Is this okay? Potential main eventer and preliminary card. Yeah, this is really gonna go shit for my. See, now I have to kind of pay attention to my what is it? Commercial rating, because yeah, it's gonna mean something. Either way, Sean Shirk and Seth DeCoon. Looks like Shirk is definitely. Oh yeah, Shirk's definitely probably gonna potentially take this and waltz right into the rankings of waltz right into the rankings of the light heavyweight division. Let's see here. He is 10-0, so he's doing extremely well. Although I don't think he did anything in this game yet. Yeah, and both guys I think are making the Revolution debut tonight, so that's interesting. I'm sure Sean Shirk will get immediately picked up by UFC, because that's how this works. I'll just be like, hey, look at what we did with this guy, and UFC's like, thanks, buddy, appreciate it. Of course, Seth DeCoon could actually walk away with this. You never know. Would be a good addition to the lightweight division. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a UFC on PC? I mean, with emulators, sure, you could do that. You can play the GameCube and PS2 games when those came out. But yeah, I get what you mean by an actual, like, meant for PC game. EA doesn't really care too much about putting their sports games. I'm surprised that Madden even came back to PC. That surprised me enough to know that Madden is back on PC. I actually bought Madden 19 just for the idea that maybe they look at how many people bought on PC and put hockey on there, because that's what I really want. I don't give a fuck about Madden. I want NHL on PC, but I don't think they're gonna do it. So, fuck them. And I didn't. Oh shit! Shirk is just gonna knock him the hell out. Yep, Shirk is just gonna destroy him. There you go. TKO and strikes just before the bell in round 2. Sean Shirk getting the win. Yeah, clearly 180, so he's definitely going to be a problem. Can't wait for that big Shirk versus Jenkins fight. That's going to be phenomenal. There we go. Sean Shirk giving a name check to his team, sponsors, friends, family, supporters, but he praises DeCoon for his skill and toughness. What was this considered? It was considered a good fight. Okay, that's good. I think the critical rating is going to do good. All right, the main event of the evening. Vernon White, the number 3 ranked light heavyweight in Revolution after only 2 fights. But then again, he had like 85 fights in Pancrase. Oh my God, did he have a lot of fights in Pancrase? Oh, this is all even before the game started. Look at all the fights he had before the game even started. Jesus. Nonetheless, he still had a bunch of Pancrase fights and then got kicked out because he had 3 fights in a row that he lost. Either way, he did beat Kunioku, even though he lost to Parisian. So he probably shouldn't be above Parisian in the in the rankings. But you know what? I'll give him a chance to keep his spot here against Renzo Gracie, who was also potentially in the light heavyweight division. Either way, Vernon White versus Renzo Gracie. Oh shit, Mari Yamazaki is the referee for this. Let's see what happens here. He's quite a bit taller than him too. Yeah, 3 inches, but I mean, even just a couple inches is a lot. All right, this is the first one without any like. This is the first one in a little while that really didn't have like any big name guys. Like Vernon White's had a couple of fights with us, but he's not, you know, one of our champions or one of our long-time guys. Who knows? Maybe Vernon White can take that Carlos Newton role until we can get Carlos Newton, which will probably be never at this point. We did good with Carlos Newton when we had him, but then we're just never going to get him again. We'll get him when he's like 45. Like he's long past the point where he's just going to end up retiring. Just going to have like one more fight for old time's sake. Just get his ass kicked in like 3 minutes like Bob Sapp does. Just pay him a bunch of money to just get his ass kicked. You know what? Bob Sapp lives a great life. The man to this day is still like getting probably paid a bunch of money in Japan to just get his ass kicked for 2-3 minutes. He actually did win a fight recently. I forget how long ago it was. When was the last? It was literally just not that long ago. Bob Sapp won a fight. It was weird. September 2018. Unanimous decision. Of course, the thing. Oh shit! He already got knocked out. Shit. I was just looking at Bob Sapp actually winning a fight. His first fight in like 10 years that he won. Of course, he only had to last 9 minutes in the ring. So, but nonetheless, Vernon White TKOing Renzo Gracie. So there you go. 225 in round 2 average. So you know what? Vernon White will keep where he's at right now as a possible top contender for the light heavyweight title. I think that makes the most sense right now. But Parisian might wanna take another stab at him. How long ago was that fight? August 2000. So we could do something for the July or August pay-per-view. Just run it back a year later. See if Vernon White has what it takes to challenge for the title. Either way, gives a name check to his team, sponsors, friends, family, supporters. Who does he want to fight next? He wants to fight the champ. He thinks it'd be a particularly good contest. Boy is getting cocky already. Gets a little bit of mojo back. I don't know. I feel like Kara Parisi might have a little bit of something to say about that. We'll see. Nonetheless, Vernon White thinks he's ready for a title fight. Critical rating did just fine. Oh, commercial rating actually did a lot better than I thought it would. Must have a lot of people, because a lot of these people were like preliminary card guys, but it must have been the top of the card that helped out. Critical rating did just enough. Nonetheless, that's the most amount of people that we've had, and that's the biggest gate that we've had too. +2. Oh, I like it. 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 Sean Shirk getting fight of the night and knockout of the night. And Minotauro getting submission of the night. I think it was the only submission. Yeah, everything else is the decision, except for the last 2 fights. So, nonetheless, there you go. Sean Shirk and Minotauro just walking away with everything. Vernon White getting the biggest payday there, along with Sean Shirk. $46,000. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I like it. People saw the Nogueira name. Yeah, I thought it was... it's the wrong Nogueira. I guess I like this guy. Ooh, Steve Lee. Should we keep him around? 2,100. Ooh, you know what? He's still a potential main eventer. Nonetheless, he's still a... Steve Lee's a draw. Steve Lee's a draw, brother. We gotta pay the man his dues. Can you imagine if UFC or Pride end up taking Steve Lee at some point? I feel like if they were going to do it, they would have done it by now. There you go. Steve Lee is going to get some paydays. Tim Lajic. Lajic is significantly less money, but you know what? He's a main card guy. He's a potential... what did he do? He just lost to Andre Roberts, which is fine because he held his own. Lajic is a draw too. He just came live. I just saw how much money. There we go. All right, Lajic. Trotz Ligman. Really? Oh, did we only give him 2 fights? Why did I only sign him up for 2 fights? Or if I just... no. I don't know what I signed him up for. The typical 4 years, 10 fights is what I should be signing people up for. That's what it should be. I want to make sure it stays that. There you go. There you go. You get a little bit of a payday for beating Steve Lee. You're still making less than him, though. Oh, yeah. We don't need to shortlist Andre Roberts anymore. He's back. He's home. There we go. All right. Ooh, Fickett's got something to say about Shirk. They're on social media. Oh, God. Social media in 2000. What does he have a GeoCities account? Has he made his own little GeoCities website devoted to dissing Sean Shirk? Is he dissing him on MSN? Cyborg responds to Newton. Oh boy. They've also been speaking out against each other. All right. God, that was almost 2 hours. Holy shit. That 2 hours went by quick. I don't know. Is it for all? Oh shit. Here we go. Yup. All right. Oh, fuck you. Low level. Oh, he already comes. Oh, he already comes in with big time name value. All right, so he's. Oh God, he's already beat the shit. I love that his head health is already shit. He's just joining us in 2001. Oh! Yes, Takayama. Oh my God. Let's go, boys. Yes. Takayama, boys. Is he an unknown? No, he's low level regional. Okay, so we can use him on the card. Oh my goodness. Yup. Am I gonna need to do 15? I'm probably gonna need to do 15. Oh my God. Yoshihiro Takayama. Guy's really starting his career at 34 years old. I mean, I was gonna say, what is he, how long was he wrestling before this? Is he in here because of how many fights did Takayama have? I wanna, Yoshihiro Takayama. He had 1 win, 4 losses. So let's see. Kazuyuki, he lost to Fujita. He lost to Don Fry. He lost to Bob Sapp. And his 1 win was against Hikaru Sato. Whose Sato's picture is him in cat ears. So that tells you. Either way. There we go. I mean, he's starting his MMA career. He's been a long-time wrestler at this point. But Inokiism is in full effect, and he's coming to America to bring... Oh, God, I really wish his fight style was Inokiism. Can we make that a fight style? I really want that to be that. Oh, God, there's a lot of names here. Let's see here. Low-level regional. Yeah, I'll take them. There's some names here. Jesus. There we go. Okay. I'm going to get this all done before I stop it. Let's see here. Do I need to care about some of these other guys? Let's see here. Yan. Pellerin. Light heavyweight. You know what? I'll take him. Why not? There you go. Let's see. Ryo Chonin. Yeah, we don't. You know what? We don't need more tiny Japanese guys at this point. Welterweight is one thing, but yeah. Let's get some big dudes in there. Fucking Yoshihiro Takayama. That's gonna be great. The fuck is Blur Cat? I think it's just I think it's just the in-game news thing. I think TEW has something like that. It's not quite called Blur Cat, but it's supposed to be like the Wrestling Observer type thing or whatnot. All right, so I'm going to save it there. Doing quite well. Our credibility is definitely up 84,000. Ooh, all that money from this month. Oh, $29,000, which means we are closing in. I think we need still about another $100,000 to get this. I wish I could upgrade the broadcaster, but I'm just gonna have to, I think, make a brand new one, which is fine. There's probably, I don't know if there's something in here that allows me to upgrade it, but nonetheless, there you go. I still need like at least a $250,000 to get what I want for a broadcaster. So there you go. Blur Cat is Sure Dog. Blur Cat Sure Dog. Duh. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think that. I don't know why that didn't like click in my head. Yeah, it's, when you think about it, and the fact that I've been looking through Sure Dog and it didn't click in my head at all, I feel is more sad than anything. But either way. All right, now that I've saved it 18 times, there you go. Well, this was fun. I'll probably do something else because I haven't streamed for a little bit, and I got some stuff I want to do. So for you guys here on the stream, I'll probably do something else. For those of you on YouTube watching this, I want to thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. And I hope to see you next time.